gonna do it all day. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the
Yeah, it is.
yeah, we're gonna live the good life. Yeah, we're gonna do it all day. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life. Tonight, we're gonna live the good life. Alright, let's go and live the good life, the good life.
Because I got the manual focus on it.
Okay, whatever.
Happy Halloween.
I can't hear you.
Happy Halloween, everybody! Happy Halloween. All kinds of technical difficulties. Believe we're on.
My phone's not. There we go.
Yes, we are on.
There it goes.
Sorry, guys. I don't know why. Like this thing keeps. Because I got the table, so my cord's hanging freely, and it's putting pressure on it, and for whatever reason, it keeps unplugging it. But as y'all can see, we both have microphones. Now we figured it out. All right.
Can you hear me? Felt like Elvis Presley.
Sorry, guys, it's been a disaster. So Jan, hello, Simply Jan, Ariel, hello.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Deborah.
Daryl.
Shalom, shalom. Ariel.
Deborah, hello, Deborah.
Hi, my mom. My mama and Mama T.
That face knocked it offline.
Yeah, for real though. For
Yeah.
real.
So it really didn't go like the way I had it.
No, no, it didn't. Not at all. It divert.
Hopefully our mics are working. Are our mics working
Yes.
fine?
Can you hear us?
Okay?
I had to turn it down, so. Been a while, yes, ma'am. Sure has. Missing some.
Has been a while. Well, I imagine we're probably not
Well,
going to
people-
have as
right,
many of our
it's
people
hol-
in here not being that it's Halloween.
Halloween.
Because honestly, guys, I didn't even
Thank you, Deborah.
put two and two together that today was Halloween. And then my mom came over today, and this was probably about 3 o'clock today. And she's like, we need to go get a pumpkin and have it for decoration. Oh, crap, it's Halloween. I honest to God, I completely
So they
forgot.
did all this.
We
They
did
did all
this
this. They worked so hard on it.
in like an hour's time frame. Carved the pumpkin and everything.
Yeah, Mama T helped tremendously. He
Look,
comes
look how good that pumpkin
Isn't that so cute?
Isn't that cool?
It's so cute.
And I'm kind of digging how this is looking with just our light on.
It's blinding me. Like I
It's a
can't really
little-
see the.
It does look good. So yes, we can hear you. Cool. Because I was on Jeff the Gym before we got on here, and
Yeah, those
noticed
are
the
cool.
thank you, Dan. It did turn out really good. But I noticed it's all Grady talking about how they had to go and get ready for their live, and they're a pretty decent sized channel, I'm pretty sure. So I know there's some pretty good sized channels that go on the exact same time as us, and I think that kind of hinders our people coming to watch us. So we're thinking about switching our time again, but the only problem we run into there is if we go back up an hour. The reason we came back an hour in the beginning is so that Cheryl,
My mama.
yeah, Sam's mom could watch because she's an hour ahead of us. So when we go on at 7, then it's 8 for her. But,
Yeah.
so that's why we
Gets
fell
up
back
at 3
an hour.
o'clock in the morning.
But we were talking about possibly moving it back to 7 because me and Mom were talking, and she was saying we think that the 7 to 8 hour is more open without other people going live.
Excuse me for a second. No, Deborah, I'm checking it right now, and I'm not seeing it. I've been trying to do better about checking them.
On what?
She said she sent an email.
No, that's Sam's job.
Yeah, and I've not caught anything.
Email department.
Yeah.
And then Aaron, I seen y'all change y'all's little what do you call them? Icon. Your picture. Your YouTube.
The picture.
Yeah, they changed their picture. It's a picture of them.
Come on. I found it back from
Hello, Melinda. Here's Melinda. So they're coming over,
There
man.
is my most favorite Melinda
Don't
ever.
forget to hit the thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I need to go and do it myself if my phone will cooperate.
Happy Halloween.
Sorry, I'm not trying to have my head down. I'm trying to get in where I can read comments.
The DD5 goes live the same time I do on Friday. Yes, I've been in that time slot for years.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't mind a whole lot. I just kind of am thinking, maybe, it'll open up more people to be able to come and watch us and not have to. Uh-oh, lost that balloon.
It's fine. It's fine. Why isn't it? We got. What am I? Oh, this is 4 weeks ago. Goodness.
4 weeks ago. Where
My
are you
phone
at?
is acting crazy. Now I'm in the
Can
right
y'all
one.
hear Sam okay?
I'm not holding it right up to my mouth because I don't want to be really loud, but
You can. Cool. Yeah, hopefully I'm not too loud. But this is one of those microphones. I was doing like research on this thing, and it's one of those style microphones that you have to be like right in front of your face. Like it won't hardly pick you up if it's over here.
Deborah, I'm going back to it to just put it in the comments what the email address is. Yeah. Okay.
So it's been a while since ever since I did that. We've just had so much going on with just life in general this past month. It's been kind of practical.
We're okay.
Yeah, we're good. Good. We will survive it. But I did notice, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Melinda. I forgot to do it myself.
What's that?
Hit the like button.
Oh. Yeah, see, on my computer, I'm actually on streaming. So.
Happy Halloween to you, too. Yeah, we don't do a whole lot for Halloween. But we did pumpkin.
I like to decorate.
I don't get into Halloween like I do, but now, next month, it's Christmas time. So, starting tomorrow.
For a couple years there, we actually even like bought candy and stuff.
And nobody came.
No, not one knock on the door. So
Not
we
one.
Gave up on that.
Yep.
But it's not the same as it was whenever I was a kid, man. Halloween is nothing the same as it used to be.
Mom said she couldn't hear you very good. Mine is.
Is it? What about whenever I talk
How about that
into it
now,
like
Mom?
that? But yeah, Halloween's just so much different than it was. I remember whenever I was a kid, the streets looked completely full
Full
of
of
kids.
them.
And I'm talking full
I
of
think
kids
that's still how it is where I grew
till
up.
10, 11 o'clock at night.
I guess it's so cold over there in Indiana. I'm sure it's cold all the way. Mom can't hear you.
Good wireless windproof mic.
How about now, Mom?
Yeah, they
They're
are
right
super
there.
expensive. I don't know why. Is this not working? Is my mic not working? Hello?
I can hear you. No, yours isn't the greatest.
Hello?
Yeah? Well, I think
I can hear you.
Mom said much better
Okay.
whenever I put the microphone
Yeah.
over there.
Well, I think I can hear you.
Okay, now try. No,
Okay,
I'm going to put
yeah. What about now? It should be working now. What about now?
Okay. How about
There
now,
we
Mom?
go. I'm gonna have to go through like for
First time I think he's used it.
yeah. So this is the first time we've had both mics plugged in, and for some reason, like in my settings, it keeps switching my microphones to other places and switching my camera to different
It
settings.
didn't start doing that until he hooked up that microphone to it. So I'm wondering if it's kind of correlated together.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, we lost like 6 people.
Say something, say.
It's okie dokie. Okay, what sound? Eric said the sound quality is horrible.
Who?
The blue one is better. Yes.
I know.
Is it still working? It hadn't jammed or switched out on me, has it? Okay. Okay.
We have company in the house.
Yes, my mom is actually
Over
sitting
there.
right there. TNT Adventures is
JJ!
on my couch.
On my couch.
Oh.
I'm glad you all stayed. Thank you for hanging in there.
Jan said, "Say something, Sammy."
I did. I said, say something, say.
Ah. And Aaron said, "We're still here." I knew you would still be here. We got all of our faithfuls are always here.
Yes. Yes.
Deborah
yes.
says she'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
If y'all hear the
Everything will
dogs
be
start
fine.
howling, just
Where'd Coco?
ignore 'em.
The dogs are
She got
in the
the door.
pen because we have so
Too
many
many cords. Here we
cords
go.
and wires running everywhere to have everything hooked up that we can't take the chance. They were already running around unplugging stuff, so we had to put them away for the live.
Yeah, I was trying to hold on to Coco, and then Coco just bolted straight into the pen, like, and then he gets in there barking, like, bro, I tried to.
Tried to let him stay out.
Because he was cold. I got to keep him on my lap, cover that. No, now he wants to cry about it.
Saying said, "Don't breathe." So am I breathing in the mic?
He said, don't breathe. But
Hey, we're learning it. I'm learning it.
Go ahead. Yes, we know you are. We love you guys so much.
Melinda says she almost overslept, took a nap. Must have been tired. Must have been. We I try not to take naps throughout the day because it just throws me off. I'm just not a nap person. I can't. I don't know. It throws me off. It throws my day completely off if I take a nap in the middle of the day. But
I do it on the weekend.
sometimes it's
Fall back to
just
sleep as soon as I get up.
necessary. Yeah.
I'm a napper. Yeah.
Yeah. It throws me off. I mean, I do every once in a while, just really dependent. If I'm super tired,
He
of
does
course, I'll take a
very
nap.
occasionally.
But for some reason, like, just I always seem to wake up in a bad mood if I take a nap in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Almost like I missed something or something.
There's nothing to miss.
Well, you know what I'm
I
saying.
know what you're saying. I used to wake up in a panic if I didn't have somebody right there by me. Like screaming panic.
Jen said I need a nap for like 18 hours.
Sure. Sure.
I that would be amazing to be able to sleep for 18 hours.
We're going in early in the morning, so he's gonna have to get his butt up early in the morning so we can do our talk. So I gotta get some OT to work over.
I'm the same way, Jan. If I nap, it's hard. My whole sleep schedule will be so
Yeah.
whacked out.
Yeah.
I had to force myself. Have fun.
Disregard Curly.
The dog's in there freaking out.
Okay. Miracle's going trick or treating.
Yep, Miracle just left. She's gonna go get her some candy.
She didn't even dress up.
Yes.
She
I didn't even think of that.
didn't even dress
She
up.
literally has not even got a costume on.
Sweatshirt and
She's
sweatshirt.
gonna go knock on people's door and trick or treat.
Well, I mean, she's still a kid. So if she got knocked on my door, I'd give her candy. That takes a lot for a 17-year-old to go trick or treating. But what she does not realize is by the time she gets home with all that candy, guess who's going to be raiding it?
That's right.
What's up? Deborah,
Ann said Stank can sleep for 18 hours.
we're doing okay, Deborah. There's been some hard kicks, but
Yeah,
God,
we've been.
God is laying the path before us.
Yeah.
So I'm just leaning into Him and trusting Him. Because there's, of course, I've got that side, the flesh panic, but then the other side, I'm really trying to trust God and hear His voice. That's all I want to hear.
Yeah, and we're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be all right. It's just tough. Yeah, it's a crappy deal, but we'll be okay.
Well,
We live in
we'll
all this
make
country,
it.
so no kids coming out here.
So where I grew up, they literally have their own lane. They have their own lane, the Amish do. As they're going through town. Have you seen it before?
For the
Right?
carts.
Yeah, for their carts, and then they skate with rollerblades. And it's so awesome. It's so awesome. Like there's even a little picture of like the Amish vehicle. Like whenever, like the lines.
So they just hold on to the buggy?
Yeah.
Rollerblades?
No, they're just skating. They don't hold on to the buggy, but
Is that the only motor? I guess it's not
with the
motorized.
horse. No, with the horse.
That's cool.
That's right, horsepower. They used to love it. They used to love it.
$2 each told them to go buy their own candy.
Yeah, that's what Mom did. She said she ain't messing with it. It was too cold. So she gave 3 girls $2 and said go buy your own.
I thought you were saying you were handing kids $2 when they.
No.
Here's $2. Go get you some candy.
I mean, she did, but just to her grandchildren. She normally does.
Jan said God has it all worked out. Yes, He does. He really does.
He really does.
No kids here either.
Just critters. We like the critters too. We do. They don't eat chocolate.
Yeah. I mean I'm okay with not having a bunch of kids coming knocking on the door.
Yeah, my dogs would go 80.
But we did plan for it. The first
We
couple
tried.
years that we done Halloween,
Yeah.
after we changed our life and actually had our own place. We did it for the first 2 years we were in Kiefer on Halloween, and then I think we tried it the first Halloween we was here.
Yeah, we did.
And finally we just gave up on it.
Like I was sitting outside on the porch waiting for somebody because I figured that they didn't want to walk through the gate. No.
Jen said, "I've never saw that around here." Are you talking about the
cart.
Amish
It is
lanes?
amazing. It is amazing. If you look up like Salem, Indiana, that's the next town over, and that's where they all pretty much live in that area.
Yeah. It is too cold. You are absolutely right. It is way too cold. I guess it's not really freezing cold, but it was probably it was like 66 degrees, I think, probably about 10 o'clock this morning when I checked the temperature.
It was 28
But
this morning.
But it didn't feel 66. You got that wind, and that wind had a bite to it.
Yeah, it's very cold in Indiana. So it's cold and the wind is sharp. I hate the wind. It's cold. Oh, I do too. Oklahoma's worse than Indiana, in my opinion. That wind will knock you over. 36 here.
And said she got the chipmunks some peanuts though. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Said they loved them.
They love you right now. 42 right now.
That was super cool.
That is awesome. I love little
Started
chipmunks.
the wood stove yesterday.
Shove them in the cheeks.
I bet. I wish we had a wood stove. I love wood stoves.
I do too. It's a lot of work, but he would do it. It'd be worth it. Yeah.
Heck yeah, it would.
It would be. But last year we didn't have our gas heater. David didn't really mess with it a whole lot. We could get it the pilot start. This year though, he got down there and he tinkered with it and he was finally able to get it on. So this winter is not going to be as bad as last winter. Last winter was difficult because all we had was like space heaters.
I couldn't get the pilot to light on the heater. I don't know why. I messed with it all day long. Couldn't get it. So I just assumed there was something wrong with our heater or something. The gas line, something. So we went all winter last year with no heater.
It was brutal.
We were using those little electric heaters.
Those are dangerous.
But
we couldn't leave them on when we left.
Yeah, it started getting cold this year, and I was like, no, I got to figure it out. So
whenever it started raining, and it was cold for a minute. It's a ball game. Oh, the squirrels ate our pecans for their
yeah.
Aww.
And said lots of Amish in Pennsylvania too. I remember
yes,
seeing them in their buggies in downtown Philadelphia, right in the heart of the city, amongst the skyscrapers. That'd be cool.
That would be amazing to just watch and experience. I love the Amish. I don't know what it is, but they're just.
Oh yeah, they live right. They live like probably all of us are going to be having to live here pretty soon. On the land.
We'll be there eventually.
Yeah, I can't wait for it.
That is our dream to just be self-sufficient.
Yes.
Need the bare minimums.
Yeah, I would like to, honest to God, get to the point where we are 100% self-sufficient.
Well, that would be ideal, but
it may take a while, but
small.
Deacon Tank's Bears?
I missed it.
I didn't. Yeah, so we really just do what? Do what?
Nothing. I'm waiting for other people.
Yeah, this is really all we have planned for the evening. We're not going to be out running around or nothing.
No.
Sitting here like old people.
Yeah, Tracy.
She said, except for the bears and coyotes, I don't feed them. Nope.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you that. I wouldn't either. Because once you feed them bears, honey, they ain't going to ever go away.
All right. Yeah, they'll remember that.
Yeah. I know, I missed out their bears too.
What is that town up there that's full of those Amish people up by your house in Indiana?
Salem, Indiana.
Salem?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just about all it is Amish country. Like they literally have their full own towns.
Yeah.
They have them in Shelbyville. Is that where my granny's at?
Yeah.
Yeah. So last time we was in Indiana, me and Miracle went and stayed with my granny for a few days, and we went on a long car ride, and we drove by the Amish. They were just getting out of school, and they literally had a horse buggy, like a school bus.
Yeah.
Horse buggy. So
That
it
they
was like a
have to bring in
limousine horse buggy,
Uh,
and all the kids were all standing outside, like along the roads, and we drove right past them. It was super cool.
that is awesome.
But yeah, that's not far from where my granny actually, like right down the road from my granny's house.
That is very cold, Melinda. That makes me wonder what it's gonna get down to tonight. Here.
Well, you're just right there in Texas, ain't you, Melinda? Probably be
It's
getting
probably
about
gonna
the
be-
same
yeah,
thing.
If it's gonna be frigid there, it's gonna be frigid here.
Yeah. We usually get about the same thing y'all get down there in Texas. Y'all might either get it a little worse or we may get it a little worse, but
Yeah.
it moves. It's like it moves right over y'all, comes over Oklahoma, and then 2 or 3 days later, then Cheryl's getting it
Yeah.
in Indiana.
I can predict the weather from my mother. So I always tell her what the weather is and what she's about to be getting.
Knowing what's coming,
Yeah, it goes straight that way.
knowing what's coming.
Okay, so Jan said there's different section, like sects.
Sections.
Yeah, of the Amish. Some stricter than others. Interesting. That is something I'd like to actually look into to see. Because you're right. I've seen some that like will be in a van and they'll go into Walmart. I've seen it all the time in Indiana.
What's that
All the time.
I'm getting an Amish driving course on Friday, so excited. We're going to use the Amish worker for the harness machine. Oh,
Amazing.
That is super cool.
That is awesome. And they are the hardest workers and they are efficient. They are so efficient.
Well, yeah, that's
It's
all they know.
incredible.
So that's the stuff that's been instilled in them since the day they could walk.
Hey, Mennonite. That's right. That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
and they are some building people, man.
We would love to go on a buggy ride. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Thank you, Deborah.
So it seemed like I seen a YouTube video or something. Somebody was talking about the Amish just the other day, and they were talking about how they can build like a pole barn probably as big as this house in like 2 days.
Yeah, it takes them no time. It's
Yeah.
incredible how fast and efficient they're able to get things accomplished.
Yeah.
It is.
And they ain't got no power tools.
No.
Nothing, you know, it's insane.
Amazing. It is
So it's
amazing.
all just like it was back in the old days. You got a hammer and a nail and a piece of wood and just go into town.
Is that better,
Hands-on.
Ariel?
Hands on.
Yes.
Yeah, it's because she didn't have her microphone up by her mouth. Can y'all still hear me breathing?
I feel like a rock star.
I actually have a little wind blocker thing that goes with this mic to go in front of it so it knocks out that. But I didn't want to put it on here.
That is awesome. That would be actually like a
Really?
life goal to work with the Amish. to
Vanilla
learn.
Ice has been working with them. I definitely remember Vanilla Ice.
I do too.
Whenever he first went big, I was
Check it
like,
out.
I think 12 or 13 years old.
Yes. Oh, you're right. And watching them actually like move a building, the entire building over, it's incredible.
Yeah. So they all get like on the inside of it and lift up, and it's
Yeah.
insane.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That was in the little video that I seen the other day. That's exactly what they was
Okay, now I'm
doing.
gonna have to start watching. It's something to look into.
Amish videos.
Yes. Yes.
The Amish guys.
Yes, they're incredible. They're just incredible
Yeah.
humans.
I would definitely be absolutely okay with
I'm gonna look it up. Thanks, Dad.
living the Amish life. But at the same time, I've actually heard there's not a whole. I mean, there are some bad things about it. I guess I don't know nothing about it. It's
Maybe
just
to
what
our
I've heard.
opinion, but I know
Right.
that they allow once you reach a certain age, they let you go out in the world.
Well, you know,
and
they
make a
have that
choice.
show of people escaping
Yeah,
the Amish.
I just feel like they over dramatic. And I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it was just for
You
a
think
show,
so?
for views. Maybe some of it's true,
Yeah.
but I just don't see legit Amish people allowing people to have cameras.
I'll have to check that out. That's
Yep, we're
cool
gonna
that
have to
Vanilla
look it up
Ice is
after
working
this.
with
Yep.
them. Yeah, I did not see that.
That's good. That's good, Jan.
Cool. Oh, so you literally live like right next
Right next
door
to
to the Amish.
And I'm
That's
sure that
awesome.
they jump right on it anytime you need something.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Those that kind of people. Like
Mhm.
they churn their own butter and you know what I mean? Things like that. That would be
I'd love
so
to be able to
cool
make my
to
own soap.
just hang out with them for a day and just kind of learn that kind of stuff. That would be super cool.
Napanee, Indiana. Did I say that right? Did I say that right, Miss Deborah? Napanee.
Yeah, you're right, Ariel. You're exactly right. There are bad people in every group. Very true.
Napanee, Indiana. I'm gonna look that name up. Napanee. Because I honestly, I'm not gonna fib you. I've never heard of it. But it's right by you. Okay. Gotcha.
Napanee? Napanee?
Napanee.
Napanee, Indiana? I'd never heard of it.
Lord, it's just the Christians are perfect and have all. Jan, you hit the nail on the head, honey. You sure did.
Isn't
You're right.
Terre Haute up north?
No, it's middle. Yeah,
Middle.
It's
Okay.
like I think it's
So
north,
Terre
middle,
Haute will
west.
be that's the first place I ever went when I went to
That's
Indiana
my nickname.
when I was a little kid.
Paul. Paul calls me Terre Haute.
Yeah. My cousin and my aunt and uncle, a few of my cousins and my aunt and uncle, they lived in Terre Haute. And that's where we would always go visit in the beginning. So that was when my granny and papa actually lived in Sheldon, Missouri. And my papa was at the first church after he got out of Bible college. He preached at Sheldon Christian Church. And it was like a little bitty town, like a population of like 400, 450 people, little bitty. So whenever we'd go to Indiana, that's what we were going to Terre Haute to hang out with my cousins and my aunt and uncle, Rick and Pam.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't long after that is when my granny and papa, that's when they moved to Jennings. Not Jennings. Lexington. Like I always compare. Okay, so we've got this little like country town close to us here in Oklahoma, and it's called Jennings. And for some reason, ever since I was a kid, from the first time I went to Lexington, Indiana, like it reminded me so much of Jennings that I always get them mixed up. Lexington.
Yeah, and I've never heard of it, but I am going to figure it out. I'm gonna check it out because just watching that stuff is just amazing. I'm glad you shared that.
What is it?
The incredible tiny homes out of Tennessee. A gentleman hires the Amish to build buildings or homes with wheels on it so that they can move it around.
Oh, cool.
That is cool.
It is cool.
I'm gonna stop there and do a video with Randy and Amanda. Incredible tiny homes actually going ahead. That would be amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm trying to get to where I can see the comments because I don't want to mess with my computer because it
He's playing on his
keeps glitching. There we go.
And that is key, Miss Deborah. You work together as a team. Affordable tiny homes on wheels. Aww.
That's cool.
Affordable tiny homes on wheels.
I need one of those.
Yeah. That is all I've seen.
Well, yeah.
So is it like the style where they actually build like a little tiny house like on a little trailer?
Maybe.
And because I've seen those before. It's almost like they start off with like a car hauler type trailer, just a flat trailer.
Yeah.
And then build their mini house
Like
onto the trailer.
Trailers.
Yeah, where it's just it's a bumper pull. You can just hook it up like a regular car trailer, and
That is smart. That is smart.
yeah, that is super cool. That would be super cool.
$200 a month. $200 a month.
Cool.
How amazing.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yep, I saw
I bet
that.
they
Deborah's
are.
seen them
I bet
all.
they are. We're gonna look it up.
Every
Yep,
video, everything they're talking about, Deborah's like, seen it,
seen
seen
it.
it, seen
Love
that
you,
vid,
Miss
seen that.
Deborah.
That's awesome.
Tiny homes on wheels are a big deal now,
Yeah, that's a super good idea.
which is
It
very
really is.
smart, more cost efficient.
Well, yeah.
Sure.
You can
You just
just
have to-
what? You go to like find you a little
Yeah, you could
RV camp and just pull her in and
have at it.
Give me a shed, put my junk in.
Right, right.
so
Yeah.
it get you one trailer, yeah, with your house built on it, and then get another trailer and build. Then you just pull it like a train.
That's what the Spanish people do whenever they leave work. They'll tow like 5 vehicles all at once.
$200 a month lot rent for the first 2 years are free.
For real though. Kills me when they're going down the road.
She said $200 a month for lot rent, but the first 2 years are free if you buy
Aw.
one of their homes. That is super cool.
Oh, that's their blessing.
Yeah, I think we've kind of got something like that going on here in Tulsa. I don't know about being on wheels, but I have heard a few times of people they're building tiny houses for the homeless and literally letting the homeless move into these tiny homes, and they're trying to literally get everybody off the streets.
Yeah, I know. That's what the Christian radio station that we listen to.
Yeah,
That they talk about it.
that is so cool.
Yep.
That is so cool. So I guess I don't know, just letting them live in them, right? I mean,
Yeah, I believe so.
Ariel said they build furniture.
They build furniture, build it top quality. It's done right. No junk made by the Amish. God bless them. They're
Yes.
right. Yeah.
absolutely. God bless them.
Yep. Napa New. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. Napa New. Yep. She said that's right. Napa New.
Napa New.
Yeah. Not
I
New.
wonder how many of them watch Titus. That's from that.
Who?
Titus.
Titus?
Do you all watch Titus?
What is that, like a TV show?
He's on YouTube.
Oh, I don't even know who he is. Mom's wondering if any of y'all watch Titus on YouTube.
He's the guy up on the.
Oh, it goes to Kentucky all the time and does those videos in Kentucky. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen a couple videos by that guy. He's the Amish guy, right?
Titus.
Yeah, he's the one that he basically just hitchhikes everywhere and just lives, yeah, that way, just on the go.
No, he lives up in the mountains.
In Kentucky? Well, the video I seen, they were hitchhiking.
Yeah, to go preach somewhere.
Oh, okay, to go preach somewhere. Yeah, I think that's what he does. He goes around and just preaches the word of God. The Amish guy in Kentucky. He don't wear shoes. He literally goes everywhere barefooted.
But he's not officially Amish.
Right.
He said. But
Not
he lives
officially
Amish like.
And he definitely looks Amish. He's got the Amish
And
look.
Aaron, if you want it, I have all the faith that you all are going to be able to get what you want. Y'all work hard.
Oh, cool, Deborah. That is awesome.
Not too far. Oh, she's northeast. Middle northeast.
Napa
Northeast,
New.
yeah.
Yep.
Middle.
Yeah.
She says
How
about
cool would that be, Anne,
very-
to actually own a tiny home village?
I would love that.
That would be super cool.
And just have your family
Yes.
far enough away, but still close enough.
Deborah said it's about 3 hours from
It's
her.
close to Indianapolis. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. I know
Terre
Indianapolis
Haute is just
is
close to
directly, like
Indianapolis.
seriously, like directly straight up 65. It is an hour and a half away from where I grew up, south.
What?
When she said Indianapolis, it's where I grew up,
Terre Haute is close to Indiana.
middle northeast.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll go from Indianapolis. You'll actually, what is that? North?
Yeah, north.
You'll head north like you're going to Louisville, Kentucky.
North is Louisville, south.
South.
of Louisville.
Okay. From Indianapolis, you go south down 65, right?
Yep.
Take 65 straight down, and about 30 minutes before you hit Louisville, Kentucky, will be
Where I grew
Scottsburg.
up.
That's where Samantha grew up, in
Yeah.
Scottsburg, Indiana.
30
Scott
miles
County.
north of Louisville, Kentucky.
My daughter and son-in-law are going to build a tiny house village in Texas.
Oh, I hope that
That
they
is so
record
cool.
that. I hope they document everything.
Oh,
Will they do
yeah.
that? Will
You
they do
can you
that?
imagine the killer YouTube channel you could make if you were building a tiny
Right,
home
Deborah.
village?
Right. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it.
Yes, that would be super cool. I don't know. It'll probably never happen, but I have a dream of just helping helping people with addictions. You know, kind of like the ranch that helped me that I went to for a few months. Like that, I just think that would be really cool.
To try to help people.
Yeah.
That's what we're called to do.
But
We're
at
called
the
to
same
love.
time, I can't remember who it was I was talking to about it, but is that it's a lot of work, and I imagine it is having to deal with people that are just getting off of drugs and dealing with the ups and the lows and just all the emotions that people go through
That's right, Anna.
in that stage. And you imagine having 15, 20 guys trying to get clean. I guess it would be
It would be a
a
lot.
lot of work.
But if we can save a life, we save a life.
Yeah. I just think it would be cool though.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Just called to love.
That is so cool, Jan. That is really cool.
Jan, I am a very, very private person. I keep a lot to myself. He, on the other hand, will spill the beans.
She, honest to God, I mean, I'm surprised she's came as far as she's came at this point, as far as YouTube goes.
Well, you're
But
welcome.
that's really because I actually started growing, and I don't think she was expecting.
No, and it wasn't my thing. I've said that from the get go. I've been completely transparent about that.
Yeah,
Just wasn't my thing.
that's a great idea, Dan. I hope they're going.
Yeah. We want
Videos
to
about
make
it.
sure we see that video.
Yes,
Miss Jan.
absolutely. Yeah, that is super cool that they're doing that.
Yeah, it is. How many likes do we got?
It would be fun.
14. All right, guys. Whatever Tish is. Hopefully she's okay. She's probably still working.
Yeah, Tish probably is at work.
Yeah, she's probably at work. She's
Probably
been
what's
working
going
a lot.
on.
Or she's just absolutely beat because I could tell last night she was exhausted. She was exhausted.
How would you go about like home regulations in different states if you had a house on wheels?
No.
What?
It wouldn't matter.
That she
I told you I feel like Elvis.
You feel like Elvis? Why? You're such a dork. Oh my gosh. I wish they would do a channel when they do it. Yes, they should, Jan. You should talk to them and tell them that they should definitely do that. That would be super cool.
Both show. Or you can go record it and make a
It
video
was
out
that
of it
one
yourself.
by Goshen,
Goshen.
Indiana. Should I just talk into it? Yeah, you got to, because that would be super cool. And then she could just try, like, are they just building it to have people come and rent from them? Or is there a different purpose behind it? Or did you say that? I'm sorry if you did.
Yeah, Titus building a church.
Twitch.
Titus
Build a
is building a
church.
church? Okay, yeah. So the Amish preacher
Yes,
guy's
ma'am.
building a church.
Twitch.
He's doing that in Kentucky, right?
Oh,
Deborah watches it.
she knows. She knows.
Deborah knows who you're talking
knows.
about.
Love you, Deborah.
She's
Love you,
on
Deborah.
point. I love it.
She knows. The all-seeing eye.
Yeah, we will definitely watch too, Jan. Just let us know.
Right, Melinda? Right. Go somewhere else for regulations.
Yeah,
Are
you're
met.
exactly right, Melinda. She said, I guess if you don't like the regulations, just move it. It's on wheels.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Love it. When he builds his church, I want to. Yeah, that would be cool. I've not seen a whole lot of videos about him. I did see that one where they were hitchhiking to a certain place, and that YouTube guy was with him, like just
You'll find him when you move, though.
taking the trip.
I wonder how close he is.
Well,
Is
he's
he?
building a church.
Oh yeah. He's only
building a
like
church.
it was
then
like an hour and a half away from Harlem, where he's at.
not too shabby. Not too shabby, stinking savvy.
St. Dan knows Titus. We go to Brown Country.
Yes, yes. I feel like I've been there too. Mother, if you're in here, have I been to Brown Country? I feel like I have been there.
Probably whenever he was like
My
little.
my mom must have passed out.
Little.
She gone. Yeah.
She gone.
She gone. She gone. We're sick of the woods.
Cheryl has
Left.
left the building. Oh, no, she didn't. There she is.
Where is she? I don't see
Just
her.
lying.
I don't see it.
She said Brown County.
Yeah. There you are. There you are. Have I been there?
We got everybody laughing. I love it.
Here.
Did we wake you up?
Darling,
Did we interrupt your nap, Cheryl?
You know she's. Oh, Mom said yes. So I have been to Brown County,
Awesome.
country, Brown, whatever it is.
Brown Country. So
Little Nashville. Yes, I love Little Nashville. It's amazing. Okay.
is this working out better, do you guys think, with us both having our own microphones, other
Yeah,
than
I
all
love
the
it.
technical difficulties we've been having trying to get into it? It's got to be better, because I rewatched our last live from last week, and like you couldn't even hear Sam. It was almost like she wasn't. Her mouth was moving, but there weren't no words coming out.
That's the best. That is the best. I hate hearing myself.
So once we get it completely pinpointed with these microphones and everything, like I literally just figured it out. Like I done all this literally within an hour of starting.
That's why
So
there was so much technical difficulties. But thanks for hanging in there.
she said, no, just listening.
I just love you guys.
Jen said, there's mama.
There's my mom.
Deborah said, we need to talk, guys. Really, that would be awesome if you work with people.
We would love to. I
Yes.
would love to. Be
Hey, there's Nick. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Nick.
Trick or treating.
Get
Cool,
all the
man.
candy. Get all
Yeah, I
of
hope
it.
you get banging candy.
Get it. Get it. Thank you, Miss Deborah.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping
Y'all
in.
stay safe, buddy. Have fun out there, man.
Enjoy it.
Absolutely.
I want to go trick or treating. Nobody'd probably give me candy.
Yeah, they would.
Uh,
Yeah, they would. I remember when I was a kid, for some reason, like the thought of I was always like, we're gonna go to the rich neighborhoods and maybe they'll get us full candy bars. and just the being a kid and the thought of going
like
and knocking
Bennett.
on a door and someone handing you an actual full candy bar was like, yeah, money.
Thank you, Deborah.
But thinking back now, how ridiculous that is.
People feel that way, so don't even act like.
Like, no. Even our friends would talk about, like, what if we get a full candy bar?
They all.
Yeah, that was like the goal for Halloween. Get the big houses with the big candy.
Oh yeah, I wish we. Yeah, money would be much better.
I don't think I ever got money trick or treating.
Thank you. Did you?
What candy? But it's almost gone now. Stink ale. Hey, that would be the same way in our house. Especially now.
Save me anything.
Especially
Never.
now. I'm sitting at home all day. Ain't gonna
Especially
be no
after
sweets
payday bars.
around here.
I love payday bars. I do.
Yeah, paydays are awesome.
Yeah. You don't.
Depends on the country or how the differences in each county. It's awesome.
I'm trying my hardest to stay awake.
They sell the log. What? What log cabin? Tomorrow is the best day to buy Halloween candy. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of
You
that.
gotta get there early.
You go in there and wipe them out.
Because everybody's gonna do the same thing and just wipe it out. I used to work for Walmart, and that's
Yeah,
what
I've
they would
actually
do.
been considering
Yeah.
going back to Walmart, to be honest with you. I was looking at stuff online last night, and I looked up Walmart, the old Walmart I used to work at, and they have a position open in the tire center, and that's where I used to work. And back then, 6 years ago, whenever I worked at Walmart, I was making like $12 an hour. And when I was looking it up now, they actually start their tire center guys off from anywhere from $17 to $25 an hour. Yeah. So, like, I'm seriously considering that. Like, if they'd have been paying me that when I worked there before, I'd probably still be working there today, honestly. It's the only reason I left was because I got better offer.
That's right, Ann. But I do hide some stuff from him because otherwise I wouldn't get a single
Try to hide
rock.
that. Stink will find it.
Figured him out. Now that he's home, though, he'd probably find it unless I carry it on my body. 4 brand. Now that's adulting when you buy all 4 tires.
What's that?
And we just bought 4 brand new tires from Walmart.
Oh, I could do. I literally beat the record of any tire guy in the center in the doing tires, doing a full 4-tire sale. I took off and put new tires on and had it back on the ground and ready to go in less than 20 minutes by myself. I got pretty good at doing those tires.
Yeah. I know you don't want to. It's probably not.
No, I really don't. Well, I mean,
22-inch rims.
I do, but I don't. But that honestly is my plan. I just don't want to go to work at Walmart here and knowing it's only going to be a few months and then move to Kentucky, because that is my plan when I get to Kentucky, is go down to that Walmart there in Harlan and apply for their tire center.
I know,
so I don't want it to mess nothing up.
Maybe if you're there long enough, you can transfer. You just need to talk. You just need to talk to somebody.
I don't know.
Liz said, didn't buy candy just going to get them a handful of change and tell them to buy their own.
I love it. I love it. You've got to record that. If a kid comes and knocks on your door and you throw him some change, go buy some candy. Do it. That would make an amazing short.
And Aaron said you should work for NASCAR in the pits, dude. He would be amazing at it. And I'm not just saying it because he's my husband. He is efficient. He's fast. He's very fast at any time that he works. But it's the efficiency that counts. And he could do it.
Yep. I mean, I did it it was literally, I think it was like 19 minutes and like 20 seconds. They started the clock, they started it, and they timed me all the way around, busting the tires off, putting the new tire back on, bolting it back on, all the way around.
Yeah. I remember. I did.
In less than 20 minutes, because the record was like 22 minutes or something like that. And the guy that had set that was the little Asian guy. What was his name? Rudy. Worked in there, and he'd been working in the tire shop at Walmart for like
forever.
20 years. Yeah. And I went in there and broke his record. I don't know. I think he actually retired, I think.
He may have.
Rudy was awesome. He was such a cool dude. He was a very laid back and to himself, kind of quiet guy. But once you got to know him, like, he was a really super cool guy. I liked working with Rudy.
We'd like to go as soon as she walks across that stage and gets her diploma. But it's probably going to be a little bit after that for some financial reasons, most likely. But it won't be too long after that.
What was the question you were answering?
Well, what month are y'all moving, and maybe worth working there?
Oh,
so
yeah.
Be May.
It'll be May
when she would graduate.
So if I was to get hired on, say this
so it'd be 7 months.
November, that would give it 7 months.
7
and I'm pretty sure you've got to be there probably, I'd say 6 months,
6 months
to transfer. But I wonder, if that's what I'm saying, I don't want to mess it up if we have to move before they let me transfer, would they let me just go up there and reapply to a different
If you
Walmart?
do it right and you put your 2 weeks in,
Yeah. Deborah said, yes, it is clearer to hear you guys. Cool.
answer Stinking Stabby. How long would it take you to do 4 tires with 22 inch
22-inch
rims?
rims.
That's what we have.
Oh, now that would be different because, well, maybe not. I don't know. It really just depends.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Not
sure
same
that the
size.
tires I did were probably your average, like maybe like a 16 to 18-inch rim. You know what I mean? Like a stock tire. So yours are 22s. So that's definitely not a stock. So that's a custom rim.
Okay, Jan.
So that makes it harder in itself. And they're probably low profile tires, ain't they? So that would make it even more difficult. I think the low profile tires are just the reason it makes them so difficult is because you've only got like that much tire to work with. Plus, you're on a custom rim, so you're trying not to mess the rims up
Well, yeah.
while you're running
Faux
those rims
show.
through that machine, you know, and having to stick a metal bar in there and bend that rubber on it and then trying to get it to bite. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a different story. You get up to 20-inch and higher rim, especially custom wheels, super hard.
How long did you all have to wait for it to get done at the Walmart you went to?
Got candy in the
From the Bronx
pillowcases.
dump. From the Bronx dump.
Jen said, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
We'll be here, Jen.
For 4 minutes.
We ain't going nowhere. The Walmart dudes thought we were from Bronx. Don't.
Did you just miss that?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I just looked down and seen it.
Candy in the pillowcases.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Deborah. Yeah.
That is the way to do it.
Heck
That is
yeah.
the way to do it. It's better than a bag. You probably cut a little hole on both sides of that pillowcase and just have a handle. Yeah.
305, 45, 22. Yeah. Those are not fun. I guarantee whoever done those tires was not having a good time. Especially a 4-set. Woo!
Probably took it an eye.
You ruined that guy's night. He was probably cussing everything for the rest of his shift.
She said it took him about an hour. Took him about an hour.
About an hour. That's not bad, actually. And they didn't do no damage to your wheels or anything. You checked and made sure they didn't do no damage.
Yeah, did you analyze? Did you walk around right in front of them? That's what I like to do. I like to mix them up.
No, yeah. And that does the trick, too, I promise.
Walking around.
If you're just standing outside the doors with your arm crossed, just staring at the dude doing the
please tell me
tires.
you did that. Please.
No, don't do that.
Please
Susan.
tell me.
That's horrible. Because it does put pressure. Especially if you got really nice wheels.
I just feel like I need to sing with this microphone. I can't help it.
Sing a song. Oh my God.
Can't help myself.
It's Halloween and she's morphing into a something.
I should be a rock star.
Official. Hey, I kind of like this the dark look.
I don't because I have a hard time seeing myself.
The dark look.
Glasses.
That's another thing I've got to get better at.
I know. I
Getting
keep
used to
trying
the
look at
system.
camera.
So we got the camera up there. So I think probably about 45 minutes of this whole hour I've been staring down.
Most of the time, I don't know where I'm supposed to look.
We're getting used to it though. But I think our little setup looks super cool for Halloween.
He said he was walking around shaking his head and giving me dirty looks. I imagine so. Oh my word. Oh.
$1,200.
Like I said, that's
Well, yeah.
adulting right there. That is
What?
adulting.
What is?
Paying for all 4 tires and that amount of money.
Yeah, $1,200.
I'd be broke for
That's
7
the only
years.
downfall of having nice wheels and tires and custom stuff. Whenever you got to get tires, you're going to be paying for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Need some good tires.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Good run vehicle.
Jan's back. Hello, Jan.
Welcome back to the show. Glad you're here.
What is wrong with you?
I'm tired.
She had some mushrooms or something before I came and got
I
her.
got the microphone. It just transformed me. It done something within me.
Oh, funny. Deborah's cracking up too. I'm glad we can make y'all laugh tonight.
Yeah.
We had to, because we need good tires to get up this mountain in the winter. Yeah. I get it. You always need some good tires.
That's
to
what we
use
normally
tires.
do is buy the used tires. We go down to the little Spanish people over here and they
Yeah, we've got
like $30
the
tire. I
Yeah.
know it sounds silly, but that's most of the time.
the Mexican guys down there, and they can do some tires, son.
Like Hustle.
Yeah, they
Hustle.
have in their tire shop, like
Stacked.
there's literally so there's like 3 or 4 bays in this building, and there's only like 2 bays that are open enough to pull a car into it, and the rest of it is literally used tires from the floor to the ceiling. That
It's
entire
amazing.
tire shop.
They've never let us down.
Yeah, that's what we do. We usually go out and just get a used tire, but every once in a while you need to go get you some brand new tires.
Yes, Deborah. That's what he needs to work on is trying to get just extra stuff. And I think he is. He told me a little bit earlier today, but I wasn't quite listening, so that's my fault. Ariel. Pray for the
Yes,
peace of Jerusalem.
definitely need to be praying for Israel, and we definitely have been, and they are definitely in our thoughts, in our prayers, and all the craziness going around. It stinks, man. It stinks, and I don't know. It's just a bad deal.
Yes, Deborah.
But yes,
Try
absolutely.
Try to re-email us. They use the floor jack.
Old school, heck yeah. Well, I usually, if we get tires, like I'll usually take the tire off and go ahead and put my spare on, and then just go take my loose tire up there and drop it off in their shop. Come back a little later, pick the tire up, bring it home, and then I'll jack it up and put it back on the car.
That way for him to.
You ain't got to pay for the labor of actually taking the tire off and putting it on.
Well, it sounds like y'all are doing a great job in preparation for your trip. Yep, that is key.
We also got brand new tires because we were planning to drive across the country from New York to New Mexico. That's right.
Yep. Next year. Do you know what month yet?
That they're leaving?
Yeah, that you're going on your trip. I can't remember. I feel like you probably said it. I'm sorry.
You can work at Walmart anywhere, and they do have transfers. I believe you can ask them, but I believe they do transfers from place to place.
Do you know of the duration that he would have to be employed before they would transfer? We're thinking 6 months.
Definitely everybody needs to be praying for Israel. That is a very important thing right now. It absolutely is. But it's just, they politicize it so freaking much that, I would love to just sit here and talk about all that stuff.
But we're not.
Well, I just, for one, I don't want, and maybe I will start something different that is more along those lines. And I really do want to. I've got that passion in me.
He does.
For all the stuff going on in our world. But, I think channels like this and what we're doing is kind of an escape for people away from all the madness and craziness. So I guess that's why we kind of try to keep that separate from, and and I don't know. I'm surely you understand, Ariel, where I'm coming from. It's not trying to be insensitive or anything like that. You know us well enough now to know that we absolutely care, especially for what's going on in Israel. Like absolutely. And yeah. But that's our reason. So
I can't.
We're almost 5 minutes past, man. We're just gonna go all night.
Normally I nudge him, and I can't nudge him. I thought one over there slapped his leg.
I'm not sure yet. Waiting for some medical procedures and other stuff to be finished first. Probably leaving in the fall. Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Take the time, enjoy it.
Yeah, but seriously, if y'all come through here, definitely get a hold of us.
Well,
and, if we're here.
But the thing is, they still may be able to come through because we're headed that direction. It's not like we're going west. We're
Oh,
going
true.
east. You know what I mean?
Maybe it'll catch us
maybe
up in
we can
Kentucky
catch you,
and come
catch-
over to our
catch you
house in
somewhere, meet
Kentucky.
you somewhere.
Go get something to eat or something.
Stop at our house, have a meal, go to bed. More than welcome to on your trip. Probably going to be out of the way for you though. But
All right, guys, we love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We actually, this may even be our longest we've ever went over. Good grief, I got to get this microphone out of her hand. All right, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Good night. Y'all have an amazing Halloween. Be safe. And
I love you.
enjoy Halloween.
I love each and every one of you.
Halloween. We love you guys.